Xin chào. 5 things I don't like about Saigon, Vietnam. It might even be more than 5, but they're all things pretty much you can look over. The first one, while we have the camera like this right now, is driving. Holy shit. Driving, you can take it. Here's the way driving goes. You can either take it personal and act like you're still driving in America and get all pissed off, or just accept that that's the way it is. There are no rules to driving here. You can drive backwards, you can drive on a sidewalk, you can drive the wrong way on a one-way, you can kind of go as fast as you want, you can pretty much do whatever you want on the roads. A bus has the biggest right-of-way, along with the semi. They yield to nothing really. You got to get out of their way. Cars are the same. Usually car drivers have no formal training on driving a car and drove a motorbike mostly for their whole life, then transition into a car driver, so they drive just like they're in a motorbike in their car. There's an occasional day where I get pissed off, but for the most part I just let it go, accept how it is, and I drive slow, and I'm in no hurry like they are. It's very easy to get caught up in their style of driving, but it's just like in America when someone drives really fast and shitty, and then you see them 2 lights later right next to you. All that fast driving doesn't really work usually, so you don't have to fall in line and become a driver like they do. Almost every expat does, though. The worst dickhead drivers I see are expats that have been here like 2 or 3 years, and they just all gas everywhere, bobbing and weaving around everything. You're guaranteed gonna get in a motorbike accident eventually driving like that. I've seen no less than 20, 30 accidents with my own eyes just out and about driving. So it's the #1 cause of death in Vietnam is driving. Okay, the second thing. Dudes will take pisses on the road anywhere here. Will you get used to it? Sure. Is it super annoying and gross? Yes. The problem with it is that it, like, there's an area by my Vin homes where Grab drivers pee, and for like 30 seconds before coming in the area you have to hold your breath, and 30 seconds after you have to do a whole minute breath hold because it smells so much like urine. It's like piss spots that they pick for a location and they pee there. It's very, very, very gross. I've seen a guy take a shit on the sidewalk as well too. Yeah, so it's not the best of situations. #3, it's pretty dirty. We're on the cleanest street literally in Saigon. This is Nguyen Hue Walking Street. This is where they shoot like all of the festivals, games, all that stuff. So this is a bad example to show you, but for the most part it's, you know, pretty dirty. They just throw trash right on the side here and expect these guys to pick it up. They put trash in sewers, which is very, oh, there's a rat. Perfect, look. This is the next topic, rat. Did we get him? I don't know if we got him. Okay, so we covered the trash. There are lots of rats. If you don't like rats, that's #3. If you don't like rats, or 4, I don't know where we're at now, I lost the train of thought. If you don't like rats, you're not gonna like Saigon. They're everywhere. I've had it run over my foot while I've been in Boi Vien, sitting outside drinking. Yeah, rats. I'm trying to walk slow to keep the quality up. #4, I think, is where we're at. Manners. I am in no way trying to shit on Vietnamese people or generalizing them. Manners are not a big thing here. There is no thank yous or please or you're welcome or excuse me or I'm sorry. Like when I do something wrong and say xin lỗi, the look on their face is so like, holy shit. It's just not a part of their culture. It really isn't. And you can't take that personal either. If it's not part of a culture, wow, I've never seen a tow truck like that before. That car is getting towed on little dollies, little wheels. It's a nice Honda. That set him back a pretty penny for sure. So yeah, we covered number 4, manners. We covered traffic. What else can I think of? What's number 5? Loud music. And music in stores and music in restaurants. It's everywhere. They have got this absurd idea in their head that all Vietnamese like loud music and they must hit you with that loud music everywhere you go. You can be in a convenience store in GS25 and they've got the music up pretty loud. A club, get out of here. I mean, they're way over like, Xin chào, hello. A club will be way over like the dB limit of whatever dB limits are in usual clubs. I mean, clipping, no big deal here. Let's clip is kind of their motto, some business ladies. So you've got to be cognitive that, yeah, there's loud music. So to get to the 6th point, karaoke. Oh man, if you're in a predominantly Vietnamese district, good luck. You'll be having a bowl of noodles and suddenly a guy will flip on like a 20-inch mobile subwoofer and start singing karaoke drunkenly, out of key, and aggressively, and for long periods of time. And guess what? There's nothing you can do about it. It is a real strong annoyance of things. They're trying to get a handle on it, but they're not actively going out and enforcing it. Yeah. So when you go for a drive, and if you get pulled over, that's another thing. Is I guess it's more pro than a con. Well, that's a nice bike. I don't know what that is. I can't tell. Ducati? It's a very expensive bike. You can't tell what it is. $898. $959. So a Ducati 959 is about 50 grand here. And this is a nice one. Well taken care of. It's pretty used. Yeah, it's $959. Yeah, 50 grand probably, maybe more. And there's no need for that kind of bike here. It won't get you anywhere. There's nowhere to go fast in Saigon. So the point, having a big bike is like, oh, I have a big dick. Here, I'm showing you all how big my dick is. There's essentially no purpose to that whatsoever. So let's get back to the probably, arguably, what everybody's main big deal that moves here is traffic. Let me show you. Let me set you up. Again. Yes, traffic. What you're seeing now is, this is light traffic. We're not in rush hour yet. But yeah, people will cut in front of you. Yeah, so we can go to the next thing I don't like. Is more on the manners thing. People will cut in line in front of you. And that's like normal. They don't take it offensive. It's, you know, every other week I'll be in Vinmart buying something and an old lady will just try to cut right in front of me. And, you know, the Vinmart I go to, the girls all know me there, so they'll ignore it. But yeah, if you're not aggressive getting to the line, they'll just cut right in front of you. Same with driving. Buying tickets to a water park, buying tickets to the movies, they're gonna cut in front of you if they want to cut in front of you. So, if you got soft skin, you might not like it here. And let's talk about the last topic, the wrap-up topic, pollution. I don't notice it because I lived in Chicago and then to LA, two heavily polluted cities, and I grew up in a steel-making city before that, so pollution's always been around me, so I've had no notice of it whatsoever. However, people I know that have lived in places with no pollution and then they come here, their lungs are on fire, all this stuff. So if you're sensitive to pollution, probably not a place for you. That's a great shot. Look at that. Looking down the barrel of New and Hugh Walker Street in all of her glory. The other things I don't like so much is the language barrier. They teach English, but they teach the wrong. They have a Vietnamese teach English, so they don't really learn English when they teach it. But hey, it is what it is. Most other things, for me, the pros heavily outweigh the cons. I mean, by a football field length. I mean, yeah, I've got way more pros. The pros, it was a struggle for me to come up with 7 or 8 things to just talk about now. And these things you get all like, the rats aren't a big deal. The things that I don't like the most are the manners and the driving, and that's really it. And it's stupid to take that personal and get mad about it. It's just part of adapting to a new life in a new place. Really short and simple, to be honest with you. So, yeah, had to be honest. Oh, one more thing is you can get robbed. Yeah, theft, petty theft of cell phones and mild muggings is a very popular thing here. So you have to be cognitive. I know I fucked that up. Whatever that word is, of your belongings at all times. You must have eyes on everything all the time. You can't leave your phone anywhere. Always have that stuff on you. Always have it in your pocket. I, for the most part, travel around with my wallet and my phone in a bag, internally deep inside the bag. And yeah, once you get robbed here once, like I had my cell phone taken, it's not gonna happen again. So, yeah. I think we've covered it all. I think this was a great video. Hopefully the quality is turning out good. I'm still working with my new camera. I'm still getting the handle to balance the gimbal. And you know, I'm trying new settings in the camera to find just the best one for our purpose of walking and vlogging. So we'll still be using the X3000 on the helmet cam and for tight situations where I need a wide shot and where I need longer battery life, because the battery life of this camera isn't the greatest. So I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you found this video useful and not too windy, and have a good day. See you on the next one.